subscribe.
Back with another Crayola play kit. This one is called the Crayon Factory. You use this play set to melt your old Crayola crayons into awesome and fun shapes. Let's take a look and see what's inside the box. Here we have the Crayon Factory. It looks like there isn't really any assembly required, which is nice. And the set includes 8 crayons that are blue, green, red, and yellow. A power adapter for our Crayon Factory. And 3 different molds. Let's take a closer look at these. Here's a cute little puppy mold. At the bottom is a funnel where I'm guessing the melted crayon will flow into. Here is a heart-shaped mold. And oh, it looks like it has a smiley face on it too. And lastly, we have a cool looking race car mold. This set also includes a tool that makes it easy to cut off your crayon wrappers from your old crayons. Pretty neat. Here is a closer look at the star of the show, our Crayon Factory. On either side there are holders for our spare molds. And in the back is where we plug in our power adapter. This red light indicates that our Crayon Factory is turned on, so we're good to go. The first mold I'll make is this heart. Each mold takes exactly 1 crayon to fill up. I want to make this heart a solid red color, so I'll use this red crayon. So first, let's insert that crayon into the tube up here. Then we put our mold inside of the factory's chamber. Make sure the funnel is pointed up and the arrow is facing us in order to insert it correctly. Now we'll put it in the chamber and close it. And whoa! This cool LED light turns on. Now we'll press this yellow button to start preheating our factory. It'll take about 2 to 5 minutes before it'll start melting our crayon. The light will blink faster and faster as the temperature increases. How cool is that? Oh man, it's starting to blink like crazy! I think our crayon should be melting soon. Come on! Our crayon is starting to melt! You can see it dripping into our mold.
Whoa!
If we take a closer look at our tube, you can see the red crayon is slowly sliding down as it's melting. This may take a couple of minutes to fill our mold, so I'll speed up the video a bit now. Alright, our mold has completely filled up and it is now in the cooling process. After about 4 to 6 minutes, this yellow button will pop up, letting us know that we can safely pull our mold out of the chamber. While we wait for that, let's get our next mold ready. I'm going to make the race car this time around and fill it with 3 different colors. Red, blue, and yellow. I'll break off about 1/3 of each crayon. Whoops! Looks like this blue piece is a little too big, so I'll break off a little bit of it. Awesome! I think that should be about the size of 1 crayon. Let's measure. Yep, looks good. Alright, so the yellow button has popped back up and the LED light is off, so our mold should be all cooled down now. Let's just pull it out of the chamber. It's a bit warm, but not painful to touch or anything, so that's good. I'll put it off to the side to let it cool just a bit longer while we make the other molds. Now let's add our blue, red, and yellow crayons for our race car into the tube. Put the race car mold into the chamber. Remember, the funnel has to face up and the arrow is facing us. Now let's press the yellow button and let the heating begin. Oh, the LED lights are already blinking faster. That must be because the heating area is already warmed up from our first mold. Let me zoom out a bit and show you guys what happens once it's fully heated. You should see the crayons drop in a second and then begin to melt and drip into the mold. There it goes! Now you can see the crayons slowly start to melt through and fill our mold. Okay guys, a couple of minutes has passed and it looks like either the factory is now melting our yellow crayon or the crayon is stuck. Let me investigate to make sure our factory isn't broken. Woo! Okay guys, good news. Our factory is not broken. The crayon must have been stuck because I gave it a little shake and it fell through. Now you can see it filling out the mold. If this ever happens to you, just carefully shake the factory until the crayons drop through. Okay, while this is in the cooling process, let's begin choosing colors for our puppy mold. For this one, I'm gonna use half green and half yellow. This looks good. Now let's check up on our race car mold. The yellow button is up and the LED light is off, so it's all cooled down. I'll take it out and let it cool longer on the left side over here while we work on our puppy mold. We know the drill. Let's insert our green and yellow crayons into the tube. Put our puppy mold in the chamber with the funnel pointing up and the arrow facing us. Now just close the chamber and hit the yellow button. I'll speed up the video so we can see it in fast motion. Awesome! So our puppy has been cooling for a couple of minutes now. The yellow button should pop up any second. Bam! It's ready now. Let's take out all of our molds and check out how they turned out. Let's first check out our heart shape with a smiley face. Oh wow, the details on this came out great! And I don't know if this is intentional, but it kind of has a base so it can stand up right, which is pretty cool. Next, we'll check out our race car. Woohoo! The details on the car are great too. And I love how the three colors blended in this one. Now let's check out our puppy. This one didn't cool as long as the others, so it does still feel a little warm. Okay, yeah, I can feel it's softer than the other two as well, so I'll be extra careful here. But, wow, it still turned out great! Here's a closer look at all three of our molds. Now it's time for a taste test. Just kidding. I mean, drawing test. First, we'll use the heart. Oh, yep, feels like drawing with a normal crayon. Now time for our race car. Let's see how the colors come up if I pretend to drive the race car against the paper. Oh hey, it kind of looks like tire tracks. That's awesome! And now time for the puppy. Alright, the light green and the yellow are pretty hard to see on the camera, but it's there. Wow, this set is awesome if you have a lot of old crayons lying around that you could recycle. Hopefully we can buy more molds though, since this only comes with 3. Well, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to watch more. See you soon.